Okay, so how do you lesson plan in Curriculum Connector? Right now I'm in here as a teacher. I'm in here as Heidi Abbott, and Advanced Physical Science is the course. But what you want to do is you want to click the Lesson Planner. And then you want to click Manage Daily Calendar. Then you want to click on the date. So let's say I go with Monday, October the 8th. And notice when you do that, the box turns white, showing that that's the day that you're working on. And you click Add a Calendar Item. If it's a new lesson, add New. Give your lesson a name. Select whether it's an introductory lesson, developing, reinforcing, or challenging lesson. I'm going to choose Introduction or Introducing. Pick the course this lesson is for. Heidi has 3 courses here. I'm going to pick Advanced Physical Science. Then you choose the unit. I'm going to pick September. Actually, we're in October, aren't we? So I'm going to pick October, Motion and Forces. Now you have to click a subunit. Notice if you don't click a subunit, these boxes are grayed out. So even though she doesn't have subunits, we still have to pick one, and we just go ahead and pick subunit 1. And when we click here, what we're seeing is all of the content that's in the map. There's quite a bit of content there. So we find the content that we're going to teach for the week. And let's say Mrs. Abbott wants kids to know that. So we click that, and notice it puts the words the students will know in front of the content. If there's another piece of content the kids are going to learn this week, you find it, choose it, and then click Add. And you keep doing this until you got all of the content that you're going to teach for the week in this Objectives box. Then you click what you want the kids to be able to do. So I'll select that skill, and notice this time it puts the words the students will be able to in front of the skill. So in this case, the students will be able to describe how forces cause changes in motion. Maybe there's another thing we want the kids to be able to do for the week. And we'll pick Add. Students will be able to describe the relationship between net force and acceleration. And once again, at least in science, I'm telling my people that this could be done for the whole week per course. And we're planning once again for Advanced Physical Science for the week. All right, we select the standards that are going to be addressed this week. And we click Add. And lastly, all these other boxes are optional except for the Activities box. Everybody must fill in the Activities box. And since this is a weekly plan, you have to write down what you're doing each day, what the teacher is doing, what the student is doing. So maybe in these boxes you say on Monday I'm going to be lecturing about how to find the density of regular shaped solids, and the students will be taking notes and completing a worksheet and some questions for homework. If you have the same thing happening on more than one day, you can simply write Tuesday through, let's say, Thursday. And then you go ahead and do the same thing. What are you doing? Well, if I could spell teacher, that would help. There we go. What are the students doing? And go ahead and describe that in a few sentences. And go ahead and then do Friday. Same thing. What are you doing? What are the students doing? Now, obviously, I'm leaving this blank to save time. But if you look at the exemplar that was emailed to everybody, you'll get an idea of how to write very good plans in here. Once again, the rest of these boxes are up to you. So all you have to fill in are the the objectives, where you just choose it from the map. You don't even have to type anything in that box. And you type in your activities for the week. If you want to add anything to these other boxes, you can. If you want to attach lesson plans, if you want to attach a lab, a worksheet, a URL, you can go ahead and do that. Click Save, and then here's the trick. To save it to your calendar, you have to click Save one more time right here, and now you can see the lesson has been added to your calendar on the 8th.